What's up, people? Back again. Hey, just wanted to drop this little gem right quick. So right now we're dealing with a lot of student loan forgiveness, blah 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 blah. But I am here to tell you that there is a way to at least minimize the risk of student loan debt for your child, and it falls right into this old saying: a prevention is better than a cure, right? So preventing yourself from getting the disease is more valuable than getting the disease, suffering the pains of it, and then finding a cure or taking the cure, right? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. What does that have to do with student loan debt? If you don't want to set your child up, because that's what happens, the child is set up to be put in that student loan debt. If you don't want to set your child up for student loan debt, you need to figure out what they are going to do with the degree before they get there, right? Because how much sense does it make for me to get in my car, crank the keys up, pull out of my driveway, get 10 miles down the road, and then decide where I'm going? Mm-mm. Before you get in your car, or vehicle, you already know where you are going. Because if not, you are going to waste a lot of time, energy, money, resources, and gas. You're going to wear down your vehicle. It's going to be a waste. So we have to be intentional about making sure we understand where to place that child. Because maybe your child doesn't belong in college, but the ultimate goal, the outcome is supposed to be income. So all this pride about where your child go to college at, that's nonsense. If they could go to a trade school and get in less debt and come out making more of an income, I believe that's a higher net gain. It ain't about what you make, it's about what you keep. So what we have to do is you have to start early. If you look at a child's developmental stages, when I say start early, I mean like elementary school. Look at how they play on the playground. Usually when they get to be around between the ages of 8 and 10, in that developmental stage, they start imitating what they see adults do. And another thing you have to do, you have to expand that child's vocabulary so they can expand their imagination. When you hinder a child's imagination by not taking them nowhere, always got them stuck in their phone, you don't take them anywhere to have any social interactions or have any experiences with other people, you limiting that child's imagination. When you limit a child's imagination, they can't create. So they have to follow suit and take whatever's given to them versus making something for themselves. So that person is set up to be in more college debt than the person who figured out what they wanted to do and they had an active parent who fed that. They was 11, 12 years old when they said they wanted to be an engineer. And so they started getting into an engineering program that early. By the time they get to college, they got 6, 7 years under their belt. They know people. They form relationships in that field. But if we just sitting on our hands and when somebody asks that child what you want to be and they say, I don't know, and you look at that child and tell them that lie. You got time. You a lie. You ain't got time. Every day that go by that you don't know what you want to do, you losing money. So if you want to set your child up for generational wealth, it doesn't start off with debt, right? How many people, especially ones that look like me, you went to school and you graduated and the only thing you came out owning was debt versus somebody else who came out, the parents set them up, they own assets. They know where they going. They know what they going to do. So we got to stop. We got to start looking at this as a preventative effort. Because believe it or not, with the way that we trending, man, that's going to be the new slavery. That's student loan debt. Because the job market is trending towards everybody got to have some kind of degree. Investors are picking up on that and they forming these for-profit schools. Well, the only person that profit are the investors, are the owners. And you left with debt. So I would suggest that you all, me included, everybody start making a preventative effort for student loans.